Starting a partnership is exciting. You have the big ideas, the motivation, the shared enthusiasm, and maybe even that classic line, "We don't need loads of paperwork, we trust each other." Famous last words, because when a partnership agreement is missing key terms, the law steps in and fills the gaps for you. And the Partnership Act 1890 is not especially interested in your good vibes, your handshake, or the fact that one of you basically does everything. So in this video, we are going to look at 4 provisions which, among other important clauses, should not be missing from a well-drafted partnership agreement, and the default position under the Partnership Act 1890 if those provisions are left out. First, profit and loss sharing. If there is no express agreement, the default rule is simple. All partners share profits equally, and they also share losses equally. Yes, equally. It does not matter if one partner contributed most of the money, works every weekend, and survives entirely on caffeine and resentment, while the other turns up once a month and says things like, "Let's circle back." Without an express agreement, the law says equal shares. So if you want a different arrangement, you need to say so clearly. Second, what happens if a partner dies or becomes bankrupt? This is where things get cheerful. If there is no express agreement saying otherwise, the death or bankruptcy of a partner automatically dissolves the partnership. Now, in a partnership of only 2 people, that is fairly unsurprising, because the partnership cannot continue if only one person is left. But in a larger partnership, the remaining partners may well want the business to carry on even after one partner dies or becomes bankrupt. In other words, the partnership does not simply continue gracefully with a respectful nod and a black armband. Legally, it comes to an end unless you have agreed otherwise. So if the intention is for the remaining partners to continue the business, that needs to be expressly set out in the agreement. Third, resignation or retirement of a partner. If the partnership is a partnership at will, meaning no fixed term has been agreed, then any partner can dissolve the partnership simply by giving notice to the others. That is right. No dramatic boardroom showdown, no season finale speech, just notice. Which means that if you want notice periods, exit procedures, or a proper mechanism for valuing the departing partner's share, you should not leave that to chance. The default position is far more bare bones than most people expect. Lastly, expulsion of a partner. In larger partnerships, many people assume that if one partner becomes impossible to work with, the others can simply vote them out. They cannot. Under the default rule, a majority of partners has no power to expel a partner unless there is an express agreement allowing it. So even if one partner is causing chaos, removing them can be extremely difficult without an express expulsion clause. In practice, the legislation requires unanimity, which makes expulsion highly unlikely if the partner concerned does not agree. And that is exactly why this clause matters. So what is the takeaway? A partnership agreement is not just dull legal admin designed to ruin the mood. It is the document that tells everyone what happens when things stop being friendly, simple, and straightforward, which in business is usually when clarity matters most. Because if you do not make these decisions yourselves, the Partnership Act 1890 will make them for you. And with all due respect to the 1890 Act, that may not be the business strategy you had in mind. If you found this video helpful, do not forget to subscribe to our channel for more content on business law and other related legal topics.